In a galaxy plagued by darkness and heresy, amidst the secrets of the past and the shadows of forbidden knowledge, Imperial Inquisitors and Historitors stand as beacons of truth and vigilance. I am Imperial Inquisitorial Librarian Mandunus Manustus, Guardian of Wisdom, Defender of Knowledge. Within the forbidden recesses of the Great Library of Terror, there lies a collection that diverges from the approved Imperial canon, the power to illuminate the darkest corners of the Imperium. Listen closely, seeker of knowledge, for the path you embark upon may forever alter the course of your destiny. Today I shall shed light on the enigmatic Necron dynasties, once glorious houses of the Necron tier. What was once a matter of family and tradition has transformed into an allegiance intertwined with conquest and programming. Before the arrival of the C'tan, the Necron tier boasted countless dynasties, each with its own proud Xenos heritage. However, the wars of secession, the war in heaven, and the rebellion against the C'tan ravaged their ranks. Many dynasties were reduced to dust, and though it is impossible to determine the exact number that survived, it is likely in the hundreds. Following the Silent King's audacious act of destroying the protocols of control, the Necron dynasties now operate independently, pursuing their own agendas. Each dynasty is led by a commanding overlord, while the mightiest among them, encompassing entire sectors, are ruled by pharaons. Many dynasties have transformed into independent entities with their own ambitions, as likely to fight each other as they would the other races of the galaxy. All in their own right are a formidable force to the Imperium and should not be overlooked. The awakening of these ancient beings could reshape the galaxy itself. Among captured Necron mnemonic memory circuits and Imperial records, agents of the Inquisition and Mechanicus have managed to decode and categorize known Necron dynasties. It should be noted that historians have also catalogued many lesser dynasties, but Imperial strategists deem the following as the most deadly and most numerous. We shall first explore the sinister Maynarkh Dynasty, a once-feared faction among the Necrontier dynasties. Their reputation for savagery and malice preceded them even before the cataclysmic war in heaven. The Silent King, in his deliberate machinations, intensified the innate malignancy and ruthlessness of the Maynarkh dynasty during their transformation into mechanical Necrons. Utilizing their brutal efficiency, the Silent King employed them as a formidable force in the revolt against the C'tan. It is said that the Maynarkh warriors played a significant role in the annihilation of the C'tan, known as Landugor, the Flayer. However, before his demise, the Flayer infected them with his own insidious hunger for the essence of life. Thus, the curse of the Flayer found its roots within the Maynarkh dynasty, forever staining their existence. Upon the cataclysmic supernova of the ancient Caracol binary star, the Maynarkh dynasty awoke from their dormant state. Many of their kind swiftly descended into flayed ones, consumed by an unnatural lust for destruction and bloodshed. Yet their unaffected brethren, realizing their eventual fate, embraced nihilism and a profound hatred for all life. However, it was the efforts of their overlords, particularly Ferakh Shunbakir, that restored a semblance of order within the Maynarkh dynasty. Shunbakir provided them with a purpose befitting their nature, a purpose centered around the systematic extermination and genocide of all life. Next, we have the tale of the Mephrit Dynasty, renowned for their mastery over stellar destruction and the cataclysmic power to turn stars into supernovae. The Silent King, despite conflicting with the honorable principles of most Necrontier, often relied upon the Mephrit Dynasty's expertise in quelling troublesome worlds. Their methods, although deemed unorthodox, demonstrated unparalleled prowess in stellar warfare. During the long slumber of the Great Sleep, Pharaon Kirek the Eternal met his demise at the hands of Eldar assassins. His untimely loss left the awakened dynasty without a leader, plunging them into a power struggle as lesser nobles vie for control. Amidst the power vacuum, ambitious nobles strive to claim the conclaves of Cryptek's aid in reclaiming the Mephrit dynasty's ability to manipulate stellar destruction. The one who succeeds will undoubtedly ascend as the next ruler of the dynasty's formidable forces. The Mephrit dynasty's domain now resides within the vast expanse of the Ultima Segmentum, encompassing territories like the tomb worlds of Perdita and Kyrakotosh. However, the ravages of time and entropy have left their once recognizable empire drastically altered and distorted. The Mephrit Dynasty, once revered and feared for their star-devouring might, now stands at a crossroads. Who shall claim the throne and wield the power to shape celestial destruction? Only time will reveal the fate of this enigmatic dynasty. To the realm of the Necrekh Dynasty, known for its immense wealth and proximity to the galactic core in Ultima Segmentum. Their territories are teeming with precious metals, vital for the construction of their formidable legions. Additionally, their proximity to rich energy reserves bolsters the strength of their armies. The Nephrekh Dynasty, with its crown world Ariand, once fell under the control of the Altimor Dynasty, who enslaved the imperial settlers. However, with the awakening of the Nephrekh Pharaon Szarekhan, a relentless war ensued, pushing back both the Altimor and imperial forces. In the wake of the Great Rift's creation, the Nephrekh Dynasty finds itself engaged in a fierce war against the invading Thousand Suns. These followers of Magnus the Red hope to uncover the secrets behind the Necrons' ability to subjugate the mighty Catan. For if they do, the Imperium of Man will have more than cruel Xenos to deal with, but potentially gods of reality as well. The Nephrekh Dynasty, akin to beings basking in the brilliance of stars, has harnessed celestial energies to construct a formidable array of doomsday weaponry. Among their most infamous abilities is the Golden Form, where high-ranking Necron overlords can temporarily transform into luminous beings of living light. Even the most basic of Necron warriors can activate traces of metagold within their bodies, enabling them to move with astonishing speed, phasing through solid matter and teleporting across open ground. The Nihilakh Dynasty, rooted in their crown world of Geddon and led by the resolute Pharaon Crispek. Known for their staunch adherence to tradition, the Nihilakh Dynasty holds the esteemed Triarch Praetorians in high regard, bestowing them with great honor. In ancient times, the Nihilakh Dynasty constructed vast treasure worlds filled with riches plundered from countless civilizations. Legend has it that their wealth surpasses that of all other dynasties combined, a testament to their opulence and power. However, their arrogance and pride have driven them to become increasingly protective of their treasures, leading to a state of aggressive protection of their territory. They fiercely retaliate against any who dare to intrude upon their domains, showing no mercy until the aggressor is utterly annihilated. However, their long isolation has left them untouched by the ravages of war and has allowed them to amass an unfathomable arsenal. Through the preserved head of an ancient alien prophet, using neurographic resonators, the Necrons are able to witness the future of their race, enabling them to predict the actions of their enemies and strike with precise timing. Recently, the Nihilakh Dynasty has broken its isolationist policy, embarking on a campaign of expansion beyond its borders, under the service of the Silent King. In the wake of the Great Rift's formation, they have shifted its focus towards combating the forces of chaos. Additionally, they have cordoned off a vast sector of space in Ultima Segmentum, compelling its inhabitants to erect geometrically arranged monuments. The pylons create a malaise to all those touched by the warp, making warp travel and communication almost impossible. The Nihilakh, once isolationist, now stands as a stalwart guardian against the forces of chaos. Their recent alliance with the Silent King and their ambition for Necron dominance has seen the Nihilaks wage war against the Imperium within the Pariah Nexus and beyond. The Novokh Dynasty, their distinctive crimson carapaces and fierce battle rituals reveal a chilling legacy. The Novokh, in their pre-transference era, adorned themselves with the blood of their fallen adversaries, an echo of their savage past. Known as brutal butchers, will ceaselessly slaughter until every organic enemy has been obliterated. They stand as one of the most terrifying adversaries among the Necron dynasties. Witnessing blood awakens their engrams, triggering an unstoppable frenzy of killing. Their domain spans Ultima Segmentum, encompassing the crown world of DHL-6 and the active tomb world of Draven. Their dynastic symbol symbolizes the 6 wars of conquest that emanated from their core, a stark design often seen in aggressive and youthful dynasties. Inquisitorial agents reported that the Novokh engaged with the Death Guard, the Pallid Hand, and the Novokh forces were infected by Mortarian's biomechanical ferric blight. The insidious disease spread to their tomb worlds, resulting in a devastating epidemic. Perhaps even the living metal of the Necrons is not safe from the malignant designs of the Chaos Gods. Presently, the Novokh finds itself embroiled in a war against the insidious Tyranid hive fleet Arachni. Their relentless pursuit of victory knows no bounds as they face this formidable foe. The Sautekh Dynasty, its 80 resolute tomb worlds, and its crown world, Mandragora, nestled on the eastern fringe. In the time preceding the transformative biotransference, the Sautekh Dynasty stood as the third most powerful of its kind. However, chaos plagued Mandragora as the slumbering pharaoh succumbed to the relentless passage of eons. A civil war for the throne ensnared his royal court, leading to a pivotal moment when Nemesor Imhotep emerged from his dormant state, sought by one of the pretenders in a quest for victory. Little did the pretender know that awakening Nemesor Imhotep would result in an unexpected turn of events. Imhotep seized control of the Sautekh, redirecting its path toward a relentless pursuit of galactic conquest. Today, the Sautekh Dynasty stands as one of the most powerful factions, emerging as a looming threat along the Imperium's eastern borders. It has become erroneously associated with the entire Necron race, in the eyes of many, overshadowing other dynasties seen as mere offshoots of the Sautekh. Their lord Imhotep, the Stormlord, infamous among Imperial realms as a brutal warrior and strategist, famously defeating Helbrecht, the current High Marshal of the Black Templars, in combat and battle. Renowned for their aggression and unwavering eagerness to expand their dominion, the Sautekh nobility embarks on a new wave of conquest, seeking to restore the Necron race to its former glory. Non-human worlds often find themselves enslaved by their relentless advance, while showing more respect and honor to other Necron dynasties that dare to oppose them. The Sautekh dynasty engages in frequent battles with these formidable foes. Once defeated, these rival dynasties are assimilated into the expanding Sautekh fold. For any Imperial commander who engages the Stormlord's forces, I advise caution, for Xenos the Stormlord and the forces of Sautekh are strategically brilliant. The Departamento Munitorum and Strategos have routinely analyzed skirmishes and battles with them, and to date have found no way to push back their encroachment. The Szarekhan Dynasty stood as a preeminent force among the Necron tier. Its lineage of silent kings extended over countless generations, culminating with the reign of the last silent king, Szarekh. Following the cataclysmic war in heaven and the fragmentation of the Khitan, Szarekh, accompanied by a portion of his now Necron Szarekhan dynasty, embarked on a mission of exile and penance, venturing into the vast expanse of the intergalactic void. In a state of stasis, they journeyed with their silent king for millions of years, until a fateful encounter with the Tyranids compelled their return to the galaxy in the late 41st millennia. Meanwhile, the tomb worlds of the Szarekhan Dynasty, left behind in the galaxy, faced their own trials. Eldar assaults and embittered Necrons from rival dynasties, feeling abandoned by the Silent King, inflicted further suffering upon them. Slowly, over time, the Szarekhan Dynasty began to reawaken. Yet, despite the challenges they faced, the Szarekhan Dynasty wasted no time re-establishing their dominance. They clung to a prophecy that foretold the return of the Silent King, who would lead their people to salvation. Their faith was rewarded when the Silent King resurfaced openly. News of the Silent King's return sparked eager alliances among numerous Necron dynasties, who now sought to align themselves with the Szarekhan. Simultaneously, other dynasties revolted, blaming the Szarekhan for the grim fate that befell the Necrons. The Szarekhan dynasty views the galaxy with a sense of entitlement, swiftly subjugating rivals and annihilating those who resist. Spanning territories in both Segmentum Tempestus and the galactic core in Ultima Segmentum, the Szarekhan dynasty exerts its dominance over vast expanses of space. Their cryptechs, renowned for their manipulation of Blackstone, equip even their standard infantry with this technology to shield them from the perils of the warp. This technological prowess, coupled with Szarekhan's access to superior resources, ensures their forces possess the most durable bodies and devastating weaponry. Speculations arise regarding the origin of the Szarekhan dynasty's technological superiority, suggesting that it might be ingrained in their very psyche, a result of the Silent King's machinations. Even their allied dynasties are bestowed with similar benefits, experiencing enhanced prowess and technological feats. We bear witness to a civilization shrouded in mystery, risen from eons of slumber. The Necron dynasties, once flesh and blood, now immortal metal beings seeking their dominion. Each dynasty holds its own traditions, ambitions, and methods, veiled in a tapestry of conflicting loyalties. From the merciless warriors of the Novokh to the ancient wisdom of the Sautekh, we strive to understand their motives, for they are a formidable force that must be reckoned with. Through our relentless pursuit of knowledge, we seek to uncover their weaknesses and forge alliances against their encroachment. With the Imperium as our shield, we shall stand against the tides of darkness and preserve humanity's light.